Folks, welcome back to another incredible, amazing, and indelible episode of Papa Day with me, your host, Mr. Papadopoulos, aka Lil Funko, back in the mix, back in the cut. Exciting episode, first episode of March. I wanted to get more episodes out in February, but I've been really busy with work. As per usual, you know the drill. Things have changed. It's getting warmer outside. We're getting into 2022. I cut off all my hair today, so, finally got a day off. Now I'm going to knock out a bunch of stuff, including talking about a bunch of Funkos. We've got like 6 Funko. We got a soda. We got 6 Pops, I should say. People hate it when I call them Pops, but I just call it, everyone knows Funko for the Pops. So if you say Funko, people know what you mean. Whatever. As you can tell, I'm already on one. So there's a couple things I want to talk about other than that. I'm going to knock that one out first, which is, I did in fact get the Master Chief helmet. This is not the deluxe one from GameStop. This is the just normal one, but it still comes with lights. I have not put batteries in it yet. I don't know if I will, because whatever. But I do now have a bunch of different helmets. I've got the Iron Man helmet over there, I've got a Spider-Man helmet up there, I've got the Mandalorian helmet in the other room. So eventually I'm going to have to make a display for all the different helmets. But there it is, Master Chief helmet. Very excited about that. Only $60 too. The deluxe one was $100. I think it just made noises, which I didn't really care about. But yeah, for $60, it's not bad. The Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black Series ones are better. This plastic's a little thin, but pretty cool. I think it looks great as a display piece. They did a good job with it. Another thing I want to get into before I move on, I did rearrange my Spider-Man collection a little bit. I got these little plastic acrylic shelves and took out, over here I've got all the most iconic alternate Spider-Man, and we've got Miles Morales and a couple of his alternate forms, a couple of the Tom Holland Spideys. So yeah, eventually I'll go through and I want to take out a lot more of my Marvel collection and have them displayed. But yeah, this is the beginning of my new idea for that, and we got some exciting additions for my Spider-Man and Symbiote collection in this episode. So I'm gonna start with and end with my my 2 favorites. So we'll get to that in a second, but I want to let you know, stick around to the end. We will be opening the Willy Wonka Funko Soda. So excited about that. It is in fact the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka, not any other imitators. So the first one, and this was going to be the most exciting one this episode until something else came in the mail a couple days ago, but we have the animated series Spider-Man. This is from the 90s series. If you haven't watched it, it was an iconic, 90s cartoon, kind of like the X-Men cartoon. Had a great intro theme, and just introduced a lot of kids around my age, in their 30s now, who grew up watching this cartoon specifically because it played all the time in reruns, just like X-Men. But it was also just really good. The guy who played Peter was really good. You got a good sense of all the different villains. You saw villains not a lot of kids probably knew about before that cartoon, so they did a good job with Venom. I loved Venom as a kid. I loved Spider-Man as a kid. All of the toys I had of Spider-Man as a kid were from this cartoon, so we had to do it to him. So I'm excited. I'm actually going to set him to the side here because I do not want to mess him up or step on him or drop him. He's going to go over here with the other Spider-Man collection. I got to figure out a good spot for him. Moving swiftly along, I'm going to kind of do these in order of how excited I am for them and then end on a really big one. But Spider-Man was obviously most exciting, and right after that we have Ash from the Evil Dead movies. Now I already have an Ash, but it's specifically Ash from Army of Darkness, where he's got his cape, his hand is a chainsaw, and whereas this version of Ash, he's just holding the chainsaw. If you've ever seen Evil Dead, Ash in this movie, he's more like a normal guy, and then a lot of Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness kind of spun him off into this action hero, but in the first movie, he's just a dude, and the chainsaw moment was really cool. But yeah, Sam Raimi, one of the best directors of all time. He's about to do the new Doctor Strange movie, so if you love the Marvel movies, obviously if you've seen the original Spider-Man trilogy, you should probably watch Evil Dead and Army of Darkness incredible movies, incredible, just amazing. They are pretty gory, but that's okay. They're really good. So love this pop. Had to get it. Yeah, it's the 40th anniversary. That's crazy. This movie's 10 years older than me, I guess. So yeah, I don't know where exactly I'm gonna put him. I'm just gonna set him over here now on top of that. And then the next most exciting one is, if you've watched this channel before, you know I've made a promise I'm not going to get too many Star Wars Funkos, and that I got rid of most of my Star Wars Funkos. I realized it was a never-ending thing, and I do like a lot of characters, but it was too much, and I didn't want it to overwhelm my collection. And that's a big thing I'm thinking about for 2022 is focusing my collection down to just like Marvel and a couple of shows that really meant a lot to me as a kid, like the Spider-Man, like the Cartoon Network ones. But I bought Jar Jar Binks, and here's the thing: don't like. I know this is kind of a gimmicky get. This is, I think, Jar Jar from the Clone Wars series, but I had to. Like, if you own one Star Wars Funko Pop, and it's like gonna be a meme, it's got to be like art. Like, it's got to be Jar Jar. I don't know. It's funny too because I think every adult who grew up with the prequels liked them at the time. And then in the middle, like as a teenager, the common consensus was those movies are terrible. And then now people are coming back around on the prequels because of the sequel, the sequel trilogy, which a lot of people didn't like. So now seemingly people think the prequels weren't that bad, and we're wrapping around to like the actor who originally, he had a really hard time. The actor who played Jar Jar. And it's kind of become this cathartic thing where now people love Jar Jar. So it's weird, his kind of character arc in the society's like view of him. But I don't know. I love it. Also, one of the few ones I would take out of the box and just like have him on my desk. Kind of like I've got like Ichigo over here. Because it's just such an iconic design. People will recognize it from afar. So yeah. That's a great one. It's a great pop. I'm sure they've made other Jar Jars, but this one just came up and I had to, I had to get it. So, after that, I got this one, Red Hulk. This is a Hot Topic exclusive. Jar Jar was a GameStop exclusive. I guess the Spider-Man was a Target exclusive, but the Red Hulk. Part of the reason I got it is there was a chase. There was a glow chase, and I have very bad luck getting glow chases. I think I've only ever gotten one before. As far as pops, I've gotten a decent amount of Funko Soda chases, but I did not get the chase for the Red Hulk, and I was hoping, he would look cool under the black light, but the color red they used doesn't really catch the black light, so he's just Red Hulk. If you don't know who Red Hulk is, I believe this is Agent Ross, not Agent Ross, like General Ross. In the comics, at least the first Red Hulk, and there may have been multiple Red Hulks, but there's a Gray Hulk, which is just the normal Hulk, but he's smart and kind of like a dickhead, and this is Red Hulk, which is, I'm pretty sure General Ross tried to make himself a Hulk, and it became the Red Hulk, and he's even more of a dick. I think that's the mythos. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comics, in the comments from the comics. Correct me in the comments about the comics. There you go. And the least exciting one, and this is why I am no longer getting any more Pokemon Funko, and I am seriously considering ditching most of my collection. For a while there I was really excited about it, but they've just been doing weird stuff with the line and just picking random. They finally got around to doing more Eevee evolutions, and they started with Sylveon and Leafeon, when everybody wanted Umbreon and Espeon, and I'm done with it. There's just too much fluff. Too much repaints, reskins, reissues. The funny thing is, everybody was really mad. Just the other day, they re-released the Flocked Mewtwo, which, is good because it drives the price down. But I'm glad I sold all my Flocked ones before the bubble kind of popped, because now a lot of those are getting reissued, and people in the comments were like, no, the value is tanking, and I'm like, I don't know, whatever. So the only reason I'm okay with getting Pidgeotto is he was a very important character in anime. If you liked it, I am nostalgic for the first season of Pokemon. I watched it a lot as a kid, over and over. I'm sure a lot of kids did that. But Pidgeotto was the first time, you'd think, oh, a bird, how is a bird cool? But they made Pidgeotto cool. You were like, damn. And then later on, he does, I think, evolve into Pidgeot, and he's big enough for Ash to just ride him. So, yeah, my only problem with the Pokemon anime is sometimes they, if it's not Pikachu, a lot of the Pokemon get treated poorly or just left on the sidelines. So I'd love to see. I mean, I don't watch the Pokemon anime anymore, but if there was an episode about Pidgeotto or Pidgeot, I'd watch it. The same one from the original anime. Whew, okay, so all of that was at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have the soda, but this one, here, before I even get to that one, I'm going to have to crack one of these open. So I did get the Entertainment Earth's new, what's it called? Pop Protector series. This is a 20-pack. I don't remember how much this was. Oh, damn it. They're all shrink wrapped. I just need one because I immediately want to box this one up. And, well, I wanted to take it out, so, because I want to put them on display. But it doesn't matter, I'll box them up for now. So, we got these, the new pop protectors from Entertainment Earth. I don't know if these are any better. They seem like they're thicker plastic than the GameStop ones. I like getting these because they're typically pretty similar. So you can have them all. So these are much thicker than the GameStop ones, and in a way, it looks like it doesn't really want to hold its shape too much. There we go. Well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop them right in there because I'm scared of dropping the box or fucking them up too much. But you may have just gotten a sneak preview of it. I had this guy like high up on a shelf so my dog wouldn't knock it over or anything, but guys, I know I was just complaining that I don't get any glow chases, but we got them, boys. We got them. Poison Spider-Man, and we got the glow chase. I opened this before I went to work like a couple of days ago, and I was just like, I won't get the chase. I knew it was coming. I was like, I'm not gonna get the chase. So I was hyping myself up to be let down, which was good because if I had been wrong, I would have been sad. Or I guess I would have been right. I would have been sad, but I was wrong. We got it in pretty much perfect condition. And like I looked it up on Mercari that day, and it was selling for like $120. I mean, it's maybe cooled off a little bit or maybe gone up. I don't know. I haven't looked, but that just made me immediately like this like relief washed over me. It was cool. So I don't get lucky with the symbiotes a lot. I got the winged venom, didn't get the glow chase. The ones that come glow, I have those like the toxin and the symbiote Spider-Man, but I have not gotten any symbiote glow chases, and so this one really made me happy. This kind of also was what made me want to refocus my collecting efforts, and just I really like the symbiotes. I really like Spider-Man. I'm not gonna get too many bad guys, but the symbiotes really, like, I don't know, they just would always seem so cool to me as a kid. And then Poison, I didn't know much about him, so after I got this, I looked him up. Really cool story. So yeah, I thought this was a really cool get. I am gonna take him out and display him, but I'm terrified of ripping or tearing the box. I'm gonna be super careful and not do that on camera like I normally do and fumble with it. So that'll be a cool addition to my symbiote display. I think what I'll do is I'll take the PS4 Spider-Man, move him down into the general group, have him be near, the PS4 Miles Morales, and then I will move Poison up there. He just looks awesome. He's got this like cool black spider symbol, like literally jumping off his chest. He's got a cool pose. It's a really cool glow in the dark. I will mention they do the thing where the head is a different color than the plastic on the body, and it only really noticeable under black light. So, but yeah, I am very, very excited, very happy about this one. And for the last thing, we will of course be opening the Funko soda. But yeah, that was probably the craziest episode in a while. Also because I just had no time, so these slowly built up over the last month. But hopefully you guys like this episode. I got, pretty lucky with that, with the glow chase. And let's see here. So the normal Willy Wonka has his just walking cane, and the other one I cannot see. Oh, and we got the chase for the Wonka. It is him holding a giant golden ticket. That's awesome. Is he any different? No, he has the same face and same outfit, just a different pose with the arms. But that is very cool. I got the chase. So that's 2 chases in 1 episode. Yeah, we got a ton of exclusives. 1 super common, but the rest, like, it was kind of hard to find the animated Spider-Man from Target. Yeah, I just can't get over the Poison Spider-Man, and really made my day when I saw that. So hopefully you guys like this episode. It's been a long time coming, and hopefully I will have some more free time to do more episodes this month. And yeah, 2022 is off to a great start and getting some good stuff. Hopefully you guys are getting some cool stuff too. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. And as always, as far as I'm concerned, you guys just got popped by. Thanks for watching, y'all.